Hotel has a lot of stories. It'd be hard for me to tell any. I think the sharpening your sword story. Um, there were like two workers, and one they were like chopping down trees, and one just kept chopping and chopping away, but the other one he would take breaks, rehydrate, and then actually like resharpen his sword, and he ended up cutting more trees. So Coachella is big about recovery, and um, it's not about constantly going, but how smart you are about it.
What's the name of the guy who sharpened the sword? Do you remember?
I can't remember the name.
You told us a story about Zorro and
Yeah,
that you guys were.
I heard, but no, it wasn't that.
He's been around the game a long time. Do you guys have a sense as to what this success and this run means to him?
I think it means a lot. Coach L's a very passionate coach, and every game means a lot, not that we're just in a tournament. So he puts his all into it every game, and he treats every game like it's a championship. So we take on the same type of look and approach.
What's it like, Kamari, I ask you, what's it like to share this with him, some of these heads that have been around the game for so long and been in the Final Four, and to share this success with somebody like that?
It's a wonderful thing. You can tell that he's been in that place before, and for myself, I haven't been out the first round, so I just try to listen to everything he tells us, and it's been working so far. So I think his experience and his leadership as a coach is trickling down to the players.
And you guys both talked about it, we talked to him a little bit, how he relates to younger guys like you guys, and there's a lot of coaches out there that are young and slick and whatever, and then there's him. How do you guys relate to him, and what is it about him that makes him able to relate to people so much younger than him?
He's a player's coach, even though the age gap is so dramatic. But he tries to stay hip, or as close to us as possible. I guess with the music, number one. But he's just a player's coach, and we love him, and we connect with him, especially on the court and in practice.
Did you say he tries to keep up with the music?
Yeah. Even though he says he can't understand the word that.
Like, what's an example of what he's listening to?
Just before the other game, we played some Future, and he couldn't understand one word Future was saying. So, but he still knows, like, he could catch rhythm and bop his leg and clap and stuff like that, but he don't understand the words exactly.
Which game was that?
Right before Wichita State game.
Kamari, can you talk about that, about just how he relates to younger guys and what you expected from him coming in and what you learned about him as a coach?
Yeah, that was part of one of the reasons why I came here as well. I felt like I could talk to Coach L about a lot. We can have conversations not involving basketball, and with a lot of college coaches, you can't do that. So for us to be able to come to him and talk about other stuff other than basketball is great. And then his experience and what he's been through with other teams, so you just respect his coaching thoughts and stuff like that. So it works out evenly, and he does a great job of relating to us.
How much has he taught you about the game? Because he really is like a professor of basketball sometimes, it seems.
I always tell people, I think the biggest thing is the score taking care of itself, and how he says that. It's something he's been saying since I've been here, and I just really started paying attention to it. If you take care of the little things and take care of the mini games within the game, like the war on the boards and the free throw battle and the fouling battle and all that stuff, the score will take care of itself. So you got to execute a game plan, and everything just follow suit. But he has a wealth of knowledge about the game, and he's taught us all a lot.
One thing you talked about was that there's no swearing at practice over in the locker room. When you first heard that rule, what were your thoughts, and how was, I'm not asking for names, but has it ever happened? What's the penalty for?
It's happened a couple times. When I first got here, actually, I heard the rule but didn't apply it, and I think it was one time in practice, I kind of swore a little bit, and Coach Michael Huger used to be the guy to come up to you, and he got this thing, he'll smack you in your chest, and tell you don't swear no more. So that's pretty much it. We know that he don't like that, so it's not a thing that we do constantly. If we do slip up, we just apologize and stuff like that. But we try not to do it.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably tougher for us, because we're younger than Coach L. And it's just a part of our language sometimes, unfortunately. But as a coach, like as players, not having your coach constantly cursing at you and yelling at you is way easier to play for.
What's the team mood right now? Angel was saying yesterday that there wasn't a huge celebration, that you guys aren't satisfied, that it wasn't like, yay, we made, I mean, yes, you're happy to make Sweet 16, but it wasn't a massive celebration. What would you say is team mood?
I think we left all our celebrations in the locker room after the game. Like I tell everybody before, the goal is to win it all. So we're excited to be in the Sweet 16, but we're ready to move on and get to the next game and get to the next set of games.
You feel that way too, Kamari?
Yeah, I think it was great making it to Sweet 16. But once again, they have us losing. So that's another chip we have on our shoulder. And today starts the preparation for another good team that we play. So any team you play in the NCAA is a good team. So we're not overlooking them. We're not thinking about no Elite Eight or nothing like that. So one game at a time. We start preparing for them today, and looking forward to playing a good game.
Kamari, what do you know about them at this point? I know, like you said, you're just going to start now, but have you watched any Villanova games all season or seen anything on them specifically? Yeah,
I watched a lot of Villanova games. I know they constantly play four guards. They have some bigs that can shoot it. They're known for their defense, tough defense, and that's about it. I know they have a couple key players, but as a team, I just know they're a pretty good team and a good conference. So I think we're well prepared for anything they throw. We played against a tough defense last game, so I think we have older guys, veteran guys, younger guys that's ready for tough defense and stuff like that. So we just got to learn their plays, tendencies, and stuff like that, and we'll do that today. So I think we'll be more than ready.
You guys are both Northeast guys. If I could ask you to take yourselves back a few years to high school, and that you were growing up, what did you think of Villanova, the program growing up?
I'm a big Corey Fisher fan, so I grew up watching him. Scotty Reynolds. I watched a lot of Villanova games, so I have respect for the program. So it'll be an honor to play against them. And I think it'll be a great matchup for us.
Your kids in Jersey and New York, when you think about maybe one day I could play for them. Like back then, obviously today's different, but back then, is that what you grew up thinking of that?
Not me personally.
I liked them as a program, but never thought about really playing there.
Murray, your play this last couple of games, it seemed to come alive. Was there any particular thing there that stirred that? Obviously double and things like that.
No.
I mean, Tanya gets in foul trouble.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff on there too.
Yeah. But I'm used to playing against bigger guys, playing the five and stuff like that. In my last school that I was at, so I think I'm more prepared to play it. But as far as my big games that I've been having, I'm just going out there playing. It's a new season, like I said. We're 2-0 in our new season. I'm not really thinking about anything other than that. So it's just going out there playing as hard as I can, playing for these guys, playing for Coach. And I think everybody's been playing like that. So like our first game, we had plenty of guys in double figures and stuff like that. So I think in this tournament, everybody brings their A game. So I guess you could expect more of that to come.
As the way Angel's been on fire. The first time you guys met him, Coach said he had kind of a Napoleon complex. He's a little guy. Did you guys notice that from the jump when you met him?
Well, when I first got here, Angel was still battling some injuries. So he didn't play the first couple times that I stepped on the court here. But as soon as I got on the court with A-Rod, I think we played like a one-on-one afterwards. So A-Rod's just a hard-nosed kid, tough guy, and although he may be one of the shortest players on the court, you can't tell. He's got a heart of a lion, and he's been playing out of his mind. And
Does it surprise you, a guy that size, that can do what he does?
no, those are usually the guys that are the toughest.
Yeah.